Hey everybody, welcome to Human Design. I'm Melina McDonald and I'm here to try and clarify a little bit more about what is human design for those of you that have heard of it and for those of you that have never heard of it before. So the best way I can describe it is, have you ever sat there and gone, wouldn't it be awesome if children came out with their own manual, the how to use manual? Wouldn't that make life so much easier? I mean, think of it. Think of when you go to IKEA and you get a flat pack and you open the box, and when you've got no manual sitting in there, you're gonna fumble your way through trying to put it all together. But how much easier is it when you actually have a manual and then you know what goes where? Human design works in a very similar way. So it's basically a blueprint of who you are. So unfortunately with society, we keep telling everybody, you need to do this and dress like this and eat like this and, work like this, and that's not true. We also teach everybody to be manifestors, and we go, just do it, just go out there and do it. And again, that's incorrect. So with human design, it basically is, let's see, if any of you have ever done personality tests before, like the Myers-Briggs personality test, we've got the DISC profiles and enneagrams and the 16 personalities. Take all of that and put it on steroids, and that's what this is. This will completely transform your life. So it's 5 different modalities, ancient modalities that are brought together. So we're covering the Kabbalah, the I Ching, Western and Eastern astrology, the chakra system, and the hexagram system. And I myself, when I'm actually working with my clients, I bring in even a few other modalities to work together with that for you. So this is a blueprint of who you are. So there's over 69,000 different points of reference, out there that creates a person. And if you've only got a maximum 26 of those that are coming out, how can we all be the same? So what this does is with the information that you give me, so the items that you need to do a human design chart is your name on your birth certificate, not the name you call yourself by, okay, with the name as per the spelling in your birth certificate, where you were born, when you were born, and the time that you were born. And we get that information and a chart will come up that is for you. This is very individual and very specific. So the kind of things that basically it covers for you is it's going to tell me what your personality type is, okay? So this one is going to cover what we call your strategy. We're also going to look at how your aura works, so how you affect other people that are around you. We look at what your inner authority is, which is how you are supposed to make decisions for you. Okay, and everybody is different, okay? There are different kinds of strategies, and what is for you is not designed for maybe your parents or the person before you. Because here's the deal. We've literally got society is telling us to, go into all these different kinds of boxes and saying this is how we're supposed to be. But that's not correct. So with this, we're going to work out exactly who and what is how you're supposed to operate your life. So your strategy and your inner authority are really, really important components. We're going to look at what we call your open and your defined centers. So your defined centers are the things that are innately inside you. These are the things that you can go to at any given time, and they are going to be correct within you. So it works from the inside out. Your open areas work from the outside in. So it's the things that the energies you're getting from everyone around you, and this can actually affect you in a way where you easily can be manipulated and negotiated on with certain parts in your design, okay? So you'll take on what other people are saying to you instead of it being innately inside you. So we look at what basically runs your show. So we look at what we call the shadows. And we can work out what you're mastering and what you're not. Your profile basically will tell me, how in a way you're supposed to live your life. So for me, for example, I'm what's called a profile 2-4. So it's important for me, it's a hermit opportunist. So I'm supposed to sit still. And within sitting still, I get clarity to create opportunity. So obviously, and mine's a lot more in depth than that, but that'll give you a quick idea about profiles. So it's your primary way of being and how you basically your orientation in life. Now with the gates, we've got 64 different gates, okay? So you've got 64 areas that we all can access, but you're gonna have those things that are defined, as I said, innately in you that you can go to at any given time. And it's going to tell me about your personality and what drives you and what your life purpose is going to be, the themes that are in your relationships, you know, how you love, how you fear, how you care, what you like sexually, right? What you're attracted to, how to fulfill yourself creatively. Okay, how your intuition actually works for you and how you connect to what we call source. So, you know, it could be for you, it could be God, it could be spirit, it could be your higher spirit, you know, how you connect to that. Your life's purpose comes from your incarnation cross, and this is really working out, you know, like what you're here to do. So all of this, you know, it covers money and connection to spirit and, you know, where you put weight on, why you put weight on in those specific areas. You know, that's what's included in the human design. This, you can go as surface as you want with this, or you can drill in so deep into a really advanced chart that we can literally look at where you are at the moment in life, and we can work out all your challenges and your gifts. And you know, the reality is there's no wrong chart, okay? You're all beautiful individuals and beautiful souls having this human experience. So this helps you get the most out of life, the most juicy parts out of life. That's what human design will be. And it will completely transform your life. This morning I was actually talking to someone that I met when I was overseas in Bali, and I did her chart. And she now lives in London, okay? Because by using her chart, what happened was, instead of doing this push, 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 she started going into more of the flow of how she is. So, you know, and how she's supposed to operate, how she's supposed to make decisions, you know, what her literal strategy is, you know, to wait for an invitation instead of push, 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 okay? And because she's doing that, it's transformed her life so much, she's actually moved to another continent and literally is as happy as can be, because now things are naturally flowing into her life. So this is the power of human design and what it can do for you. So whether you want to dip your toe in with a quick little 20-minute, you know, audio reading, or whether you want to get your own instruction manual of who you are, or whether you want to dig even deeper and go into a really advanced chart, and then look at, you know, having an accountability buddy, which will be me, and you want to go even further and work in a longer span, you know, all these options are available for you. So I'm super excited that you are even looking into human design, because the fact that you've even Googled what it is, or you've heard it from another person, is the first step to bring you closer to actually being the true you under all the masks and being seen for who you are as a beautiful, beautiful soul. So, got all the information underneath. Feel free to message me or contact me if you're interested in getting a reading. Super excited that you're on this and you've come this far, so you're still excited. I'll be posting some more videos that'll give you a little bit more idea about the different kinds of, we'll call them personalities, that are out there. All right, but until our next meeting, it's bye from me.